It's your number one star, Bandit Keith.
Oh, this Bandit Keith sure loves to talk a lot. While they are starting their duels in America, we should have another tournament here in Domino City. But how can I make it different from the Battle City from a few weeks ago? I got it. Teams of 3. Players will have 1 versus 1 duels, and the team who gets 2 wins will move on.
Wow, Grandpa. I wonder who will compete.
Probably recognize the first team that we're introducing, Team Kami. We have Yugi, Atem, and Solomon. Next up is Team Big Brother. These duelists are all big brothers. We have Esparoba, Tom, and Gorgon. And let's get a round of applause to our next group, Team Dancing Queens. We have Elaine, Taya, and Johnny. Don't be scared, we got Team Dragon Lords next. We got Imori, Georgie, and Kyler. We can also introduce our next friends, Team Friendship. We have Miho, Joey, and Tristan. And out of Egypt, we have Team Guardians. We have Shadi, Aigami, and Stera. And rising from Hell, we got the Hell Kings, featuring T-Bone, Blaze, and Hero Tani. This family is also from Egypt. We have Team Ishtar. We got Merrick, Ishizu, and Odeon. Now we have the Lucky Rose. We have Duke, Kyoruko, and Mr. Clown. Here comes the Rockstars, Team Pumpkins. We got Sid, Bones, and Zygor. Enough representing other schools, let's introduce Team Rintama. We got Akira, Masumi, and Fang. Since we have a princess aboard, we have the Team Royal Knights. You got Bokora, Rin, and Ricky.
Next up is Team Spirits. We got Naomi, Merrick, and Bakura.
Next up is the Team Storm Kings. We got Thunder, Turbine, and Frost. Mostly resurrected, we got Team True Kaibas. We got Korzaboro, Noah, and their butler, Hobson. And last but not least, we got Team Tuning. We got Agatha, Dr. Fudo, and Tetsu.
If you want to join and watch this tournament live, check the comments.
That's because I'm stupid enough and forgot to turn on the mic on. I turned the mic off while I am doing those little scenes. Thank you for catching that, Lego Man. I apologize. As you can tell, the lineup, basically, I'm gonna have these matches. Rintama versus Ishtar, Dancing Queens versus Pumpkins, Hell Kings versus Royal Knights, Kami versus Tuning, Guardian versus Lucky Rose, the Spirits versus Dragon Lords, the Big Brothers versus Storm Kings, and Friendship versus Kaibas. And what I was trying to say was, I'm gonna have it so the first seats will battle, and then the second seats for battles. If two people win on one side, we will skip the third batch completely. So there'll be 2-0 and stuff like that. Alright. We have Akira and Ishizu. Oh, I forgot to even set that up either. Oops. There's Akira. And where's this Ishizu? And Ishizu's on the fade. Looks like Ishizu was trying to play Heavy Storm, but Solemn Judgment stopped it. And if any of the volume is too loud, let me know. I can play with it right now. I did upgrade all the decks a little bit, so hopefully everyone has a new experience. Because Shizu got a lot of her new Earth Fairies. So I'll go attack the little face down Mermel. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, Lego. I was messing with the audio earlier and thought I played all the settings back to normal. Alright, Shizu's turn. Displaying the Pot of Greed, drawing 2 cards, getting Solga special summons, and a card face down. And Mermel's a little too beefy for her. Kario's gonna play Dark Hole, destroying his own Mermel. So activate Salvage, drawing 2 cards, getting Abyssling and Abyss Nose. Hello Henry, how we doing? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day today too. Alright. She's the summoner monster and I think Akira is gonna win the first battle. 350. Swing one away, summon that thing, and attack for 18. Shizu has 350. She's looking to have to do a lot more damage to turn this completely around. Alright. Just playing defensive. Hopefully that's good defense. Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards. Summon another Nose. Soul gets destroyed. Abyss Nose sacrifices for another power up. And Abyss Nose wins. Alright, Team Rintama got a point so far. Now, Rintama number 2, Misumi. And now star number 2, Merrick is gonna battle. Misumi's from Yu-Gi-Oh! R. He was like a side story character, like a bonus chapter. And I kind of built his deck as best as possible. Oops, forgot to change faces. That would help. And enemy side. Merrick, where are you? There we go. No, Merrick goes by Namu here. It basically uses cards that have like Egyptian themes, which Gatekeepers, Anubis, and all that stuff. Hey Kaito, how are we doing? Alright. Merrick's playing Pot of Rage, drawing 2 cards. Let's go spacing the face down card. Yeah, the guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! R, yeah. He was like a bonus chapter. I kind of colored him in trying to make him look decent. In Yu-Gi-Oh! R, most of the characters look like they were blonde, but I didn't want to make everyone blonde, so I colored everyone with different hair. And his boss monster is Tulatin, or whatever it's called. Sumi plays Heavy Storm, destroying the field spell. Now we can touch a graveyard. And Merrick sacrificing 2 monsters to his Jackal. This is the Night Jackal attacks. Gets his effects. Returns top of the deck and 16 to the face. I think Merrick might have this one in the bag now. Oh, thank you for following, Henry. How we doing? No Kyle today. Kyle probably might be a little later. He probably didn't remember the message. He'll probably be back here like within an hour. Say what I miss. It'd be funny. Unless he's here now. Okay. He's gonna play another card face down, which Merrick has him in a lock right now, so destroyed. Into the new Abyss will finish this. Alright, it's 1-1 right now. I'm assuming it's Rintama, so it's Fang. Fang is from Yu-Gi-Oh! R. I mean, not Yu-Gi-Oh! The Toei anime. I gave him fighting cards, basically. His name, I don't think it was Fang in the anime, the Toei anime. And where's Odeon? I can't find Odeon's face. The Gravekeeper deck I gave to a chief from the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Basically, in this series, DM and GX are basically happening around the same time. Him, like the Gravekeeper's chief, and also the assassin, whatever her name was, which I turned her into his daughter in this series, and she goes to Duel Academy. I think this is like episode like 13 or so of this tournament story, I guess. But you don't have to watch any of them, but like yeah, Merrick does have Gravekeepers though, so but not all Gravekeepers. It's mixed bags for him. Like Odeon's reptile deck plus most of the trap cards, but mainly trap cards, but there are a few reptiles that more or less represent him. Legendary Jutsu 2 mounts on the field. Monster Reborn. Banker's Soul is basically video game characters, like fighting game characters, so basically what I gave him. He's not a full trap monster deck, he's mainly a trap monster deck, but he does have a few other monsters just to give him a little substance. Honestly, it was kind of... See, he has trap monsters. He just doesn't use as many, I guess. Alright. Odeon might be winning this one right now. Especially with his monsters. He summons his monsters. Sacrifice it for some cards, I guess. Temple the King. So it's another one of his swamp characters, sending it away. Add another one for himself, I guess. And 3,800. And Ishtar is moving on. There we go. Okay. Next up is Dancing Queens versus the Pumpkins. Dancing Queens are basically all the characters that were being seen as dancing: Elaine, Taya, Elaine from season Toei's anime, Taya and Johnny Steps. And Pumpkins are Bones and his friends. Yes, Odeon uses the mystical beasts of Surkek. I think that's what it's called, the scorpion thing. And Sid is Hazy Flames, Zygor is Thunder Dragons. Elaine's, in her episode, she had a tiger almost attack Taya, so she has tigers in her deck. Sid is very easy to brick, but is... Yeah, it's Dancing King with Johnny Steps, but the girls are the one that made the name, and he was kind of arguing about it, so. Both of the Tigers destroyed. Cerberus and their friend are on the field now. 11 and 1200. Alright, Flame Tiger on the field. Back on the field again. Photon Saber Tiger, adding another Photon Saber. I was not paid by Johnny Steps. You weren't paid by Johnny Steps? I don't think he has enough money. Johnny Steps is kind of a cheap a little bit. Yeah, I got it after seconds. It took me a few seconds. Alright, her Tigers have won first rounds. Easy Flames are no more today. Unless they win the next round. Dancing Queen's Taya is on the field. And Bones would be on the field. It just says Tiger. Where's Taya? And Bones. Where's Bonesy Bones? Alright, Bones says his snake hair. Did I name Taya Tiger? You got his gold find out on the field. Zombie Warren getting his Dragon Zombie on the field as well. By attacking Mirror Force hits him. But you can banish a zombie to summon the other thing. Protecting himself. Now we have some defenses still. Trap card, send that back to the attack, and card face down. Dream's Dark Witch attacks. And in turn. Alright, Bonesy Bones, what are we doing? Zombie Reborn, he's gonna get that attack to the deck so he can play it again. But he's not activating them. He's waiting for his chance. Mahal Vilo's on the field, getting Movement Nuzzler. Dark Witch attacks. Glow Up Bulbs moves in play to get Pumpkins to the hand. Normally you would summon that randomly. I don't know why. I guess it's during battle you can only do it to his hand or something. Zombie Reborn, get this Dragon Zombie back on the field. And setting it, he doesn't summon it. I know it's not strong enough, but still. Solemn Judgment to the Dark Witch. God said no, get out of here. Bye bye Dark Witch. Dream's attacks. Mahal Vilo finishes off with 2750. Since the Dancing Queen's got 2-0, they win. We don't have to do the third batch. Next up is Hell Kings versus the Royal Knights. Hell Kings, Royal Knights. The Hell Kings are basically the people with the Monarchs and GX, plus a few people from Season 0, the Toei anime, to fill in the rest of the Monarchs. Oh, that's Bakura. I've rated all the decks. Little Bakura is Penguins and Runic. Penguins are kind of like an RPG kind of thing, and Runix is like a similar idea. Little Bakura likes playing D&D basically in the Season 0, so that's kind of how I reference this deck. T-Bone is all monsters, like rock monsters that do damage, and the Monarchs. Alright, Bakura is not having any monsters. I don't know if he's has a bigger penguin in his hand or what, but... And the Adamantipator is drawing a few cards. Summoning the Mind Golem, summon the Grand Lord. God said no to it. Get out of here. Goodbye, T-Bone. I should protect his life points a little bit. I think you should attack with the other Mind Golem. Just saying, T-Bone. Monster Reborn. Now he has his own Grandberg. But he has to skip his battle phase. That's the problem with the Runics, that he has to skip battle phases by using their card's effects. Turn the Monarchs and playing a whole bunch of defenses. Bakura has to be careful what he destroys because some of them will inflict damage if he destroys them. Heavy Storm destroys those 2 cards. Runic Fountain. Grandberg destroys Animasphader. Alright, T-Bone's keeping up his defenses. Animasphader special summons it, and you're gonna try using effects even though there's no reason to. Except for setting up your deck for later. Yeah, there's no one for winds or dark or lights of the Monarchs, basically. The video games gave the light and darks to Satorius' sister. Serena, I believe her name is. So I gave the wind one to one of the Toei anime characters, which I named Turbine. Kind of works with the other crew. I mean, other characters' names. And then Turbine's boss, Hirotani, those are from Toei anime. I gave the Dark Monarch. The Dark Mega Monarch, basically. Wolfie's on the field now. Yes, Thunder has the like the Thunder Monarch. There's also the Thunder Monarch, or whatever it's called. The Heavenly Monarch, I mean. Serena has the Heavenly and the Underworld Monarchs. And the other 2 cards that do not have Mega Monarchs. And I gave each deck a variety of different things, so they're not all the exact same mishmash. Penguin's Guard flips Penguin's flipping Mind Golem. Alright, T-Bone playing another set. Battle phase. Runic Fang attacks, milling cards. That's destroyed. Infect 500, I believe. Attack 18. Attack 28. T-Bone has to do a lot of damage. Okay, Solemn Judgment of the Penguin. No one has the Dark Firestorm yet. I have a plan for that character, like that card, and a character for it, but that hasn't really come to fruition yet. Runic sends Golem, inflicting another 500 to himself. Mishizuri destroys the Grandberg. And I feel like T-Bone might have this one. Alright, sorry Bakura. You got it close. Alright, Hell Kings, number 2. Blaze. And Royal Knights, number 2 is Ren, the princess. Self-proclaimed princess. And Ren, where are we? Ren uses those flowers that are little 8s. Like that. There's like a few of them. That's her deck, basically. Princesses and other cards that are plant-based. Alright, Blaze tries using that card too, but Rin says nope, not happening. That was my card. Alright, Blaze sets a card and 2 cards and ends his turn. As you can tell, Blaze has Snake Eyes, but he doesn't really know how to use it very well. Koraz and Urge both are with Serena. She has both those and then the Heavenly and Underworld ones, whatever those ones are called. And I might separate those away from her as well. That's just what she has currently. Lone fire attacks. Monster Reborn activates, getting the Snake Eyes Ash. Hopefully he sacrifices it. He's gonna get the Oak. Alright, he did sacrifice. I mean, summon it. In defense mode randomly. I know they're trying to protect himself, but they probably can burn themselves a little bit. Bank 2000 to destroy the Fairy Rose, Witch Rose. Bird's Laser sends it back on the field. Lone Fire takes some damage attacking, because AI is kind of dumb. Yeah, I really do hope Serena gets her deck. Alright, 1-1. Hellcane's number 3, Hiratani. Royal Knights number 3, Ricky. Ricky is Attack Force character as well. I gave her the... whatchamacallit. I mean, gave him the Brontosaurus dinosaurs. Because he loves Brontosauruses and stuff like that. At least my headcanon right now. So any long neck dinosaurs. I originally gave Serena Dream Mirrors in my original anime arc settings. I actually had her and her shadow version both do Dream Mirrors. Only one had more focus on the light, one more focus on the dark. They had all the cards, but it was just trying to fill in space. Right now, Ryota is learning how to duel some more. Alright, Brontosauruses are winning so far. Hiratani, you're kind of losing right now. That set's not going to help me much. Yes, Ryota is the blue right now. And Processorus wins. Alright, Team Royal Knights. 1-1-1. Next was Team Kami versus Team Tuning. Team Kami is Yugi, Atem, and Solomon. Team Tuning is Agatha, Dr. Fudo, who got sent here through the Inner D. Versus Little Yugi, who has basically best record right now. Agatha, her deck is basically all tuners, for the most part, except for Cosmo Queen. Yeah, Dr. Fudo has a tuning warrior deck, but he doesn't use it. None of them are synchros. Synchros do not exist yet. Dr. Fudo basically has a lot of warrior decks, warrior cards, but basically closer to his son's deck a little bit. He has a lot of those warrior cards. It's more of a beatdown deck, kind of. Green gadget, summons red gadget to the hands. Second Yoko Uno. I guess what are we doing? Anytime anyone draws a tuner, they draw 2 cards instead. And the other characters do have tuners, and if they do draw them, she loses 2,000s and that card is destroyed. So in this dimension, she's really well. Basically, I've divided the world into like Arc B, where there's the Fusion Dimension, DM and GX, the Synchro, the Exceed, and the Arc B dimension, but we have not visited any of the other dimensions yet. I plan to eventually. Alright, Arabellum's on the field. This world has tuners, but nothing to tune, unfortunately. They don't know what synchros are at all. Alright, Arabellum attacks, destroying itself, and the other one attacks for 16. It allows you to discard a card, sending a red gadget away. Another card face down. Lightning Vortex, what are we discarding? A yellow gadget. We're gonna summon red gadget to get the yellow gadget. Red gadget attacks for 13. She drew a dark hole. Yeah, they probably do think it's like some weird archetype thing. Agatha just started seeing them and she said, you know what, I like these, I'm gonna collect them. They look interesting. Alright. She's using her Lightning Vortex. All characters have a Dark Hole, Lightning Vortex, Pot of Greed, Pot of Avarice, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, and Mirror Force. You know, all the other cards could be varied depending on character to character. That way that all characters have a way advantage for a little bit and disadvantage for the rest of the time. They only have one of each, so they should be unlikely to draw them, but at the same time, they could be lucky and draw them. Yoko Tuno summons the Jurassic Dino, but it can't attack because the sword's really nice. Green gadget on the field, attacking the doggy. Goodbye, doggy. I really would have set your other monster there, Yugi, but I guess he doesn't want to. Now he's going to. Or summon Skull, summons full attacks, destroying the dino. Agatha's only at 1800 left. Is she able to counter this and move on? Smashing ground, that's a good hit. 1400. Yugi's at 200. Yeah, I call this person Little Yugi. Same with Little Bakura. It's easier to say Atem or Yugi or something, I don't know. He is a lot shorter than Atem, so it's fine, makes sense. Stronghold on the field. Marshmallow will inflict 1,000 damage. Alright, life points are both under 1,000. I want Agatha to win personally, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Monster Reborn to summon Skull. And Summon Skull wins. Round 1, Team Yugi, or Team Kami. Alright, Kami 2 would be a Tem. Agatha 2 is Dr. Fudo. And basically how I set the characters for the roster is from the Battle City tournaments. Wherever they ranked in there, that's where I basically put them. So Agatha did really well in there. She was really high. I can't find Dr. Fudo. Where's Dr. Fudo? There we are. He's in the D's because he's a doctor. Alright, Tem is summoning a powerful monster, the Dark Magicians. I think a Tem might have this in the bag. Alright, Fudo's playing a little expensive. Not much you can really do because Dark Magician girls or Dark Magicians are a pretty decent character. Yusei was born, but then Dr. Fudo had the Big Bang with the energy, and instead of dying what the Synchro Dimension thought he did, he got transported over here into this dimension. Now he's trying to rebuild the energy, trying to go back. Tetsu is his bodyguard, so they both hang out in the lab together. And Agatha, they battled Tetsu in Battle City. They kind of liked each other, so they're kind of dating, but not really. They're seeing each other, basically. ReZero, not sure what ReZero is. Is that the Fate series thing? Fate Zero? I mean, yeah, you can say that's why there's tuners in this dimension. Just some of the cards magically are now say tuners. That, and I wanted to use tuner cards randomly. I wanted to use a card, and I didn't want to say no, I can't use it because it has a tuner on it. But yeah, because he went through the dimension. Alright, 10 wins. I think that was 2-0. Yeah, basically zero reverse. Like, Guardians versus Lucky Rose is next. The Guardians are basically Shoddy and his kids. And Lucky Rose is Duke and his father. And Kairuko that's just hanging out with them. Shoddy was first seat. Older than Millennium, like balance, I guess. What do you call this? Well, he's just trying to find a way back to his own dimension. It's plot-wise to help set up for future events in my mind. Basically, that's the reason why he's trying to rebuild it over here. If you got warp over here, maybe you can warp back over there. Duke has some dice cards, but a lot of his cards are just kind of referencing the other cards he used, only a little bit upgrades, trying to give him a little bit more strength. Otherwise, he's gonna fall behind everyone else. Grave Oja attacks. And Dimension. Alright, Duke is playing defensive. In the Battle City tournaments, Shoddy did really well. If you guys want to go catch any of those things that you missed, you guys can always go to my YouTube. I have Reduel series up and running. That's what this is part of. And basically, I'm trying to redo the first few episodes, trying to make it a little bit easier to watch, I guess. I've not started that yet, but looks like Grave Oja might be winning. Pharaoh Grand Sphinx on the field, goes face down. Slimes activated on Grave Oa. Alright, Duke, I think you might have lost this one. Dark Hole, that's a good hit. Now you need to counter up now. That wasn't enough, Duke. Giant Guardian Sphinx bounces that back up. Giant pulls Sensosu away to get that back on the field in defense mode. It's gonna flip face down. 2200. Alright, Shoddy has only needs to do 200 more damage, and he has 2 cards that will most likely do that easily. Especially with Duke playing defensive. And Sphinx. Guardian Sphinx also does it. Goes back down, face down. Because he doesn't need both of them. Shoddy wins round 1. Shoddy's not mean. He won't do that. He won't leave it a shadow game. Guardians number 2 is Agami with his cubes. And Lucky Rose. Kairuko is basically Akiza's plant deck from the manga, but changed. Because in her Toei anime, she was also dealing with roses. Agami probably has those in the bag, honestly. Yeah, the Shadow Realm was a Yu-Gi-Oh! The 4Kids version. It's still an interesting concept. Like, her deck isn't exactly the manga deck, but it's close enough. She doesn't have any of the synchros, because there's no synchros, but she does have rose cards. I've been slowly building it more and more closer to that deck. Nagami has Cubics, which Cubics are a little overpowered in my mind, but he has never got first place in any of the tournaments he's been in, so there's a reason it's not perfect. The Netherworld and Star and Carded isn't real. Turning people into cards was real. Netherworld, I would assume, would be considered the Shadow Realm. Star, don't remember what that star thing would be. Basically, the Shadow games could either kill you or give you into like a nightmare state of things. And Agami is winning that one as well. Alright. Guardians won both of those matches, or duels. Oh, GX, okay. That just means they died, basically. That was just their nice way of saying death. Next up is Team Spirit versus the Dragon Lords. Team Spirits are the Yami characters. Naomi is my version of Yami Ishizu. And who are they facing? Dragon Lords. Does Stennis card himself? I don't remember that, but Naomi, the Yami Ishizu, basically she knows the correct timeline, the manga timeline, and she hates everything that's not canon. This world, basically. Her Millennium Necklace kind of shows her all the truth, the real, what's supposed to happen. And she has Obelisk the Tormentor. Alright, Tempest attacks. Mori then below the dragon attacks. Oh, he did after that? Okay. Like I said, I did watch it like once, long time ago, but it's been so long that I don't remember every little detail in there. Imori has the Dragon Lords, but not all of them. He has just the Wind and Earth. The other two have not evolved yet. Yeah, the girl hates canon. I mean, she hates non-canon. So technically she hates herself, but not much she can do about that right now. She'd rather try fixing the world the way it's supposed to be. She will probably send people to Shadow Realm. If this wasn't supposed to be a fun event, she probably would. Alright, Tempest goes back in the field. Imori's running out of field supports, and so it's now up to whoever doesn't break anymore. Which Angel Wisdom is one of them. 18. Alright, Mori, what are we doing? Mori has nothing. Out of her Otterness attacks for 16. Angel attacks for 18. Basically, yes, she would also send him to Shadow Realm if they can find into a way that she can do it without being suspicion. Alright, Naomi wins the first one. Next up, I believe, is Yummy Merrick. And Dragon Lords is Georgie. Yummy Merrick is basically what Merrick's deck is supposed to be. The tortured, like, beans and stuff like that. And Georgie is Ritual Dragons, basically those level 4 dragons. She'll do that, but she has to make it secretive. She can't just do it right in public. Otherwise, she might be found out and get arrested or whatever they do to people that send people to Shadow Realms. Manga canon, so sub, basically. That's her preferred canon. Georgie's Lightning Vortex. Technically, Naomi kind of is okay with the Yami spirits. They know Yeah, Shell Realm is murder, kind of. It's more of, hey, that person disappeared, you caused their disappearance. You're under arrest until they get unkidnapped or wherever you sent them, basically. That's my mind logic, at least. Being hit with a mirror force. I think I gave Merrick the wrong deck. I'll probably just finish, unless you guys don't want to just skip it now. But I think I gave him the wrong deck. I think I gave him regular Merrick's deck, basically. Well, if he wins using regular Merrick's deck, he wins. Yeah, this is definitely not the evil Merrick deck, so I'll let this happen. It's just a memory of something, a what if, I guess. Alright. Build conversion. Get the Visionary on the field. Visionary attacks. Yeah, we can say Merrick stole his Doppelganger's deck, or his real self's deck. Visionary attacks, destroys. And Dark Hole. Yeah, this isn't canon. We're just finishing it, so this is what Georgie is thinking. He says he looks like the other guys. They must have the same deck. This is how I'm gonna win. This is how I'm gonna lose. It's weird that he's thinking about losing this, but yeah, I think Merrick would have lost this one if this was true. Kamori Dragon finishes off. What a strange dream that was. Good game. That is Ishizu Part 2. We're gonna go bounce around a little bit, and I don't remember where he was in. I don't think it was. Yes, I have all the decks still. Can't find him. And where's Merrick? Okay, I'm blind. I overlooked him. There's Merrick. Well, his deck's gonna be a little different than what I had in mind originally, so Tide Force. Just remind me to use that deck. He's gonna be kind of cheating a little bit because he has Raigeki and Graceful Charity, but Merrick didn't realize the rule. There was an update on the ban list, I guess. What is the deck that the AI just stands there and summons like 15 monsters? Super Hybrid Samurais can do that. Yusei's Tuner deck can do that. I've seen Keys' deck do that too. Magic Keys can do that. Alright, this is the real duel now, so even though his cards are a little slightly different. I must have, when I was putting them together, I didn't realize I saved over Merrick over Merrick. Other Merrick versus this Merrick. Just oopsies. Happens. Monster Reborn. Get the Blackland Fire Dragon. Destroying the Fire Dragon. Helen Palmer attacks for 2,000. I don't know what you tried sending, Lego Man. Sorry, I don't know what the length is, but it says it doesn't allow me to have long paragraphs. I can look at and see how long the paragraphs were. I don't know if Naomi could see the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, because that would imply that Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is happening in that world, and that'd be kind of weird in my mind. There'd probably be Naruto Bridge or something. Alright. For real this time, Yami Merrick wins. Yep. Yami Merrick had a fever dream. So Team Spirits are moving on. And next up is Big Brothers versus the Storm Kings. Big Brothers are basically characters that are Big Brothers. Storm Kings are the other 3 Monarch users. First up is Espa versus Thunder. Yeah, the other guy was saying, how do you lose? Deco Sekka's on the field. Makes things a little difficult. Expounder's on the field as well. They can't set spells or traps. Energy Virus uses effect. Steal the Buckbounder. 1000, 17, and 17. Buckbounder attacks with Lightning for Electric Virus. And sets a card. Well, help if I put faces on, wouldn't that? Put Esparoba. And Thunder. Alright, they're just having a little standoff. Espo's waiting so he can summon another monster. Well, Yami Merrick I was gonna name Norbik, but Melvin's basically very similar. He can't play any spell cards because of Deco Sekka, so he has to have to wait until he destroys it, and then he can start activating his cards. Deco Sekka prevents both characters from activating set cards, like spell and trap cards. This is a really annoying card. I really don't know why I gave it to him, but it does create a little issues, which are kind of fun. Thundermark gets a Walk Cube. Walk Cube goes away. So now I can attack twice, I believe. Nope. Guess not. Just Power Boost. 2 more cards set, and alright, Thunder is winning round 1. Big Brothers number 2 is Tom. You're probably going to say, who is Tom? Tom has not existed yet. He's introduced in the series right now, today. He has a Gigu deck. Which was Winds, Turbine. And on my YouTube on Thursday, I do anime arc story mode stuff, tournaments. Turbine has basically win good stuff, so put some on arcs. He doesn't really know how to use the floateries. Tom is a new character, like I said. He likes Gagagigu. He has a whole bunch of cards that just have Gagagigu. He also knew like Aquamador and stuff like that, but he prefers his Gagagigus. He's just a strange kid. Alright. I think that was 2-0 on the Storm King side. Oops. Not 3. Next up is Team Friendship versus Team True Kaiba. Team Friendship is Miho, Joey, and Tristan. And True Kaibas are basically Gozaboro, Noah, and their butler, Hobson. Tom is not a named character. He was a avatar, not avatar, achievements picture from Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. I just thought he had a decent art. Miho is on the field. Third picture, there you go. And where's Gozaboro? Gozaboro is Exodia Necros plus a few cards that he had chests of. Yes, the Cross Duel art is really beautiful and stuff. That's the reason why I created Tom, and I created a few other characters to go also appear in the next few tournaments. Like out of all those things, I think the Cross Duel achievement art for Kisara Blue Eyes Ultimate is very cute. Alright. Sending your Appleseed away. Get rid of Necros. Summon Apple Guide that's getting Solemn Judgments. And in turn, both have nothing in the hands. So this could go either way, but Gozaboro has such a low life points. And yes, the AI knows if it's Necro's deck that he's able to summon the Exodia pieces. If he's not having Necros in it, he knows to keep it in his hands. That's the good thing about the AI. So he's not hoarding like 3 arms or anything. Future Fusion. Appleside's gonna finish this off. Easy smeezy. Mio's from the Toei anime. She was dressed like a mermaid once, so she gets more mouths, basically. Alright, Miho got first. Next up is Joey Wheeler. And True Kaiba's Noah. There's Joey. And Noah. Noah has spirit cards and also Shinato. Joey's more of a warrior deck. I'm planning to give him the Flame Swordsman cards that when they come into Master Duel. He still has other cards like Jinzo and Time Wizard and stuff like that, but... Alright, someone's Command Knight. The Clearing Knight gets a sword. 16 and 35. Alright, Noah's basically bricked right now. Can he do anything? You can use Star Pool, that's something. Alright, goodbye monsters. Alright, next up. Guilty of the Dragon Knight. Effect can send Guilford away to get another Jinzo. Guilty of attacks for 1850. And card face down. Mystical Space can destroy it. The suit is something I designed for when they were in the Legendary Heroes video game. It's kind of referencing Duels of Roses. That's what I was inspired for. So I tried building a costume to kind of represent it a little bit. When I said should I keep it or not, people were kind of, I think Kyle said he liked it, so, and he was the only one that mentioned it, so I kept it. The Guilty attacks, and he can stack again. Alright. Team Friendship is moving on. And they got 2-0. Alright. Next up is Yugioh versus the Dancing Queens. Very sharp. He has 2 polys in his deck. Yugioh and Dancing Queens. Anyone that needs poly, I normally give them 2. In my mind, I think 2 is a reasonable amount. 3, they will brick with it all the time. Alright, Flame Tiger attacks the Ancient Kildo. Ultra Poly and Super Poly probably will hold out a little bit. I feel that will go a little... I don't know what Super Duper Poly, but hopefully that's a good card too. No, I'm not planning to use those cards until a little bit later, maybe. Maybe Yubel will have the Super Poly. Maybe Supreme Being too, but when I introduce them. I know you made it last one up. I was trying to make a dumb joke. Yuri, I think that would be a little too strong for him right now when I introduce him. Alright, 1800. Points Maiden Fiends, another 500. Alright, Yugioh, what are we doing? Monster Reborn. Solga. Attacks the Tiger. I know you're just using the name for them, but yeah. I don't plan to use them just yet, so. Wait a second, another 500. Amazon Tiger won't be strong enough. Killed deck, we'll send it back to the hand though. Now, Yugioh's playing a little defensive. A lot of archetypes need like fusion spells, I guess. If an archetype has a fusion spell in their deck, I will give it to them. Just one though. Yeah, she needs Medora. She has 3 of them, so she should be able to draw them. Hellrick destroys the tiger. And playing something defensive. What's the fusion materials? Is that Judgment Dragon and the Twilight Dragon, or is it just Judgment Dragon and something else? Because I'm fine with giving Blair that card if it's reasonable. But I think you need both dragons, and I'm not ready to give her both, like the dragons yet, those, or the Twilight cards yet. Nightmare Steel Cage, because even though she was winning. Yeah, Judgment and Punish, yeah. I think Punish you need to wait a little bit. So I think that's a Twilight card in my mind. Or part of the Twilight set, so. Both on Saber attack on field. Solomon says no. Get out of here. Heavy Storm. Does she have enough Pot of Avarice? No, she does not. Alright. Elaine wins round 1. Dancing Queens for 2. That's Dragon Lords. Here's Taya. Here's Merrick, and where's Taya? And there's supposed to be an update for the cards tomorrow. Introducing that Blue Eyes Chaos Magician fusion card too. Blue Eyes is Yugioh's Charizard. Makes sense. I understand that. Oh, good eye. There, that's better. Yeah, Dragon Master Magia is coming in tonight or tomorrow, whatever you want to consider that. I think there's supposed to be Ice Barrier cards. I don't know what else is coming into the next set. I don't think there's any rumors other than those 2 cards. Or the Why are you trying to make everyone lose their souls, Kaido? If everyone lose their souls, there won't be any duelists left. There have to be like special things, like invasions of some sort. Then those can lose souls and stuff like that. When they're playing in I mean, I'm assuming this guy can also send people to Shadow Realm too. If they want. Technically, there's 2 million items in each, one for each of the Yami characters and the regular characters. So yeah, they all can use it if they want. Dark Hole's activating, getting rid of everything. But like I said, this is more of a friendly event, so they're trying not to use all their evil powers. Yeah, Yami Merrick might do it just for kicks and giggles, but I don't think his other spirits would let him do it at the moment. I think Team Dancing Queens might be winning this one again. Looks like regular Merrick is bricked at the moment. And his cards are destroyed anyway, too. 17 and 18. Alright. Merrick at 250. Turn this around right now. Necro Valley. Royal Tributes. Send everything away. If only you could use Spot of Avarice. Alright, Team Dancing Queens won. Dancing Queens 1-2-0. A lot of the matches are going 2-0. There's only been 2 that have going to round 3. Next was Royal Knights versus Kami. Royal Knights and Kami. Little Bakura versus Little Yugi. Yami Bakura and Yami Naomi say no, we can't do it right here. This is supposed to be for fun. Alright. Bakura is using his penguin and milling vets. Marshmallow and sacrifice for Solemn Judgment. Solemn Skull, but Solemn Judgment hits. Yes, they're non-Yami forms. That's why I call them little forms. It's easier way to remember which one of the pictures to go after. I could also say a town for Yugi, but it makes it a little easier to remember. And the battle phase had to be skipped because of his new cards. Runic, I think I might take him out because skipping the battle phase is kind of weird. Marshmallows on the field, burn for 1,000. Another card face down. Red Gadget, summons Yellow Gadget in the hands. Red Gadget attacks the Penguin Soldier. Be smart. Yep. Get rid of the Marshmallow. Yes, Yummy Merrick's using all his strength not to. No Penguins tries attacking, but Mirror Force is nope. And Bakura is upset, so he's playing Dark Hole. Even though I think he would have been fine leaving it on the field. Green Gadget on the field now, adding a Red Gadget. Attacking with the Green Gadget, 1400. Must resist urge to torture. Lightning Vortex getting ready to Squire. But now little Yugi's just going to use Yellow Gadget to summon the Red Gadget to the hands, or send it to the hand. Or he has a second Green. Green attacking for 14. Alright, little Bakura. Runic spell, summons the Runic Fang, and you have to skip battle phase because of it. But that will keep you protected for a little bit. Not really a little bit, but Runic Fang makes you discard. Fang's effect. Add another tip to the hand. So we can summon another one. Trap card on the field. Runic Tip. Add a Runic Fountain. Runic Fountain activates. Setting card. Bakura is trying to keep himself protected. Its HP is running out slowly though. Red Gadget destroys the penguin. And Summon Skull attacks. Alright, next one of Royal Knights is Ren. Where's Royal? There we go, Ren. And Team Kami is a 10. Here we go, Ren. And Big Yugi, or Tem. Yami Yugi. Whatever you want to call him. Yeah, we have 3 Bakura, Yami Bakura, 3 Bakura, Little Bakura. Yugi, we have a Yugi, a Tem. We also have Edward, if you watched the American tournament, if you want to consider him. Kaiba, there's Kaiba Man, Seto, and Niji, the green haired Kaiba. Joey, there's Joey and War Dragon, is what we call him. There's Mai and Mai's copy. Madam Butterfly, I think that's what I named her. There's also another Mokuba. Princess Adina. I have a lot of copied characters, I guess. Yeah, Jesse Wheeler, the War Dragon, yes. And, Madam Butterfly, his real name is Anita Valentine. Kind of fits with my Valentine, Anita, in it. A little dumb. Then there's Adina, which is from the game as well. Kai, did you just unfollow just to follow again? Because I know you were following earlier. Unless you just unfollowed accidentally or something weird. Ah, misclick. Alright, Tim's gonna pay half his life points to get the Dark Magician on the field. He's gonna pay 1,000 to something face down. War Thorns destroys the Dark Magician. He's gonna end his turn. Yeah, you could say same, Brian. But something in defense mode is reasonable. Cherry Blossom's on the field now too. Pay 2,000 for another Autumn. Magical Hats activates. Using a Polymerization of Monster Reborn. But would be attacking. Bergromets. Monster Reborn. And Polly. Well, Tim tried keeping himself alive. He's gonna pay 1,000 for another set card, probably another Preferment. Yep, destroyed. And Ren is the winner on this one, so it's 1-1. So Royal Knights number 3. Ricky. The Brontosaurus, and Solomon Muto is Kami number 3. Alright, Ricky's on the field. And where's Grandpa? Grandpa Muto. Muto's already playing Solemn Judgment on the fusion card. Darkhold destroying the Singen. Singen adds Exodia's head. Swinging a Heavy Storm. Becky rocks his other card, so he's gonna play Solemn Judgment on it. Cancel your attacks for 13. Alright, Ricky. Not enough, but you need to do something. Fusion Tart destroyed again. Card face down. Yeah, Solomon does not want to win with Exodia this time. He's just going to go by win with a battle. Mystical Elf. He's going to take the 200 life points. Trying to do a little bit more damage, but it was a little bit risky. Survival and 6. Send the 1 dinosaur away to gain some life points. Attack. Mirror Force. Alright, now his field's all open. Can Solomon summon another monster? 13 and 23, not enough, but it's pretty close. 1,000 life points left. Lost World doesn't really help too much. It looks like Team Kami is moving on to the next round. Good job, Grandpa. 1, 2. Alright, next up is Guardians versus the Spirits. Egyptian Battle. Oh, Night Star. Spirits, Naomi. Come on, Shoddy. And Naomi, where are you, Naomi? Great little attacks. Not strong enough. Alright, summon another monster. Back to 100. Minerva and Daryl attacks. Pyramid Hunter attacks for 400. And in turn. Radiant Adamus attacks. Lose another 200. Another 1700. Shoddy needs his spell cards. Summons a downturn defense mode. Now Naomi's gonna lose a little bit of damage attacking, but Shoddy's now protected for a little bit. And Battlefield Artemis is in defense mode now too. Pyramid loading activates. Hunter act summons. Hunter sends another hunter away. Dumps your attacks, losing some life points. Loading activates, summoning the Sphinx. Hunter attacks and Sphinx attacks. And end turn. Alright, Naomi, what are we doing? There's another card face down. Invades her signs, sends Koha back on the field. Hunter attacks, Sphinx attacks, Statue attacks. Five D's girl. Kiza, Carly. I like Kiza by looks. I like Carly's deck. There's also some manga characters. I like her hair, that she has like twirly drill-like hair looking things. I want to say it's like Rem or something. Alright, Shoddy wins round 1. And I like her, her Fortune Ladies deck. And instead of Shoddy, where are we? I'm blind. There's Agami. And Spirits number 2 is Yami Merrick, but we have to use his Redwell deck. Hiccup. Agami and Real Merrick, or Eagle Merrick. The only characters you play is that are Kite and Joey. I like Joey as a character. You can say Melvin. Is that what his bridge name was? Melvin? Or is there some other weird lore that I'm just not thinking of? Because I'm fine with calling him Melvin. Like I said, I was gonna call him Norbik. Alright, that's fine. We'll call him Melvin as his real name. Because I hate having Yugioh. I mean, I hate having Yami blank. I think that sounds kind of silly. Alright, Cube attacks again. That's the reason why I call Yugi a Tem. I know it means dark, but Dark Merrick, Dark Yugi, like draw. I was not expecting a draw. Alright. Since there's a draw, we could do Guardians 3, Sarah, and Yami Bakura. Agami's, he has a lot of burn effects that will burn both characters, so basically, yeah, first draw in this series. In my anime series, that has happened a few times. I think Agami caused them first time as well with it on that series as well. For Sarah, I gave her the Heretic Beasts, since they're balls. Basically, Shoddy uses triamids, which are triangles. Agami uses squares, cubics. So Serena uses orbs or balls or whatever you want to call it. So Heretic could be too strong, but at the same time, Yami might be able to, or Yami Bakura can summon his final cards. Especially if Yami's using against her, using her own monsters against her. Lightning Vortex, sending one away. She does not want to pay life points, or she can't. Bakura summons the spirit. Spirit attacks for 16. No one's summoning the ultimate whatever Cinco Dragon monster that thing is called. Tucklick him or something. We're not summoning that today. Sorry. I think I'm losing my voice a little bit. Alright. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. The second round was a draw, and then both sides had a win-win. So we're gonna do a weird duel. Winner of each round will face, and the winner is the winner that will take... This is round 4. The rare round 4. Yeah, I know the manga Crimson Dragon. I just know it's like Ultimate Timbuktu or something weird like that. It has a weird name that I do not know if I can pronounce at all. Tokia is an easy, like, short version of it. That's it, the name? Is it Tokia the name? In my mind it was a lot longer. Alright, Shadi's doing a lot of damage. The card goes down. Oh, Yami has FI on the field now. If Yami Bakura can put enough defenses, he wins. That was... He's keeping himself protected. Fin. Will Yami Bakura win this with final? Even the CPU of the Ultimia, it's a weird and will prefer the other dragons than itself, so Fina. Are we gonna get a final victory? Destroy that. End turn. I'm calling it on Bakura's end right now. Final. What's that spell? Death. At least I think it's spelled death. Alright, it took 4 rounds, but... Submit scores. There we go. Next up is the Storm Kings versus Friendship. Thunder and Miho. If this is Pokemon rules, then Thunder would win. And Miho is for mermaids. So revealing Ike and Seiko on the field already. Or not Seiko this time, Raime. Yeah, Void Ogre is used a lot. Alright, we summon her. Special, send that away. Summon the Abyss Mermaid, or Mermaid Abyss Archer, whatever you call it. Seiko's on the field, but she's not strong enough. Mio can't attack because of swords, but she can still set a card. Seiko sacrifice for Zaborg. Dwarf destroys face down. Archer will protect itself. A card face down. Which Earthbound deck, just the pure Earthbound? The regular mod does not do it well now. I'm using like an experimental add-on to the mod that makes it so it can use more of the newer cards, but it makes the AI a little bit dumber though, unfortunately. So it allows you to play new cards, but other cards like Scapegoat they will use immediately. Same with Swords and Revealing Lights, but activating Swords when you play it have it is fine. It works. Abyss 9's on the field. Alright, Thunder, what are we doing? Thunder setting a card. He's a little defensive. Abyss Mirror attacks. A Night Dying attacks for 15. Shimmer Shot attacks for 800. Let's cut it. Could be sound. Mermill Archers on the field. Being equipped, getting another TK beat. Sick. Ride Rider destroys. 2000 attack. Now her Abyss monster can't attack because she attacked the Ride Rider. 2 cards face down. Another one of those things. Attack. Now that one can't attack anymore either. Archer attack for 2000. They will have no monster on the field and Sword of Lights and won't use it. I mean, yeah, the existing Master Duel AI is kind of weird and wonky with the Sword of Lights, Revealing Light and stuff like that. But it knows to hold off when like a limited removal. Yeah, God said no, yep. Electric Shield, Monster Defense. That should keep him protected for a turn or two. That thing can't be destroyed as long as that spell card's on the field. Unless he turns something into attack mode. Which he's going to keep it protected so he can summon the Mega Monarch. Or that's what it looks like his plan is. Sacrifice the water monster so we can discard a card. That one adds another card, and sends a card to the graveyard. So no Mega Monarchs for you. Thunder goes in attack mode, attack for 800. I would have left that in defense mode a little bit. Or summoned Raijin as well. Alright, looks like Thunder's gonna slowly not attack, I guess. Why'd you stop attacking? Okay, now he plays another card face down. I think Burn deck is faster normally. Normally mill decks are considered stallish and a lot of people do not like it. When I tried building Burn and Soul, I tried making so it's partially burn but also partially attacking. My first in real life tournament that I went to, I had a burn deck. I got to the finals. Got second place, but I could have won if I had drew one more extra like defensive card or something. Because I had Burning Land on the field or something. Like, I think that's what it was, Burning Lands. And I was gonna win with the Burning deck. Yeah, there's like a card shop that we used to go to that's probably about a mile away from where I live now. Well, we would take like I'll go on bike like an hour before, like, and just ride our bikes all the way over there. I stopped going around Synchro Arrow. Darkhold activates, and alright, Miho just needs one monster and she can win this. Lot of avarice. Filling your deck with 5 monsters will make it a little bit easier. Something a big monster, that would be even better. Yeah, Luna's deck is a weird burn slash defensive deck. Alright, Miho wins round 1. So water types can beat thunder types or electric types. Storm King's number 2. The Winds. Friendship number 2 is Joey, who represents fire. Wind versus fire. Where's Turbine? I'm blind. And where's Jojo? And I don't know why I like calling Joey Jojo. He reminds me of the... I feel he would work perfectly in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Don't know what his stand would be. Probably timers or something. I don't like the redraw mechanic, like Mulligan. Yu-Gi-Oh! Already is without resources, so there's no real need for a Mulligan or anything like that. Plus, with the current meta, they were just Mulligan until they have a really good hand. For like, player 2 will get all defensive, like traps, sand traps, and player 1 will get their starter. It would make the game very, very boring in my mind. Now, if they did it before, like the who's going first or second, maybe. Sorry, Kaito, I don't know how long that thing was. I made it so that you can't put too long messages. I don't know what the limit is. I'm gonna probably go on after this and see how long those messages were. Timers are used effect and it works. On the wrong side, but still. Joey says God said no, we're not. Why? Joey? Why? Joey, you think you're winning this one, but still. Okay, you might not win this one. Leave him swordsman's removed so we can get that one back on the field. Alright, Miho and Joey both won, so they are moving on. (2-0). Alright, top 4, Dancing Queens and Kami. We have a Tem and or Yugi, little Yugi first. Where's Kami? There we are. Well, Lily's on first, and Elaine's on second seat. Alright. Elaine uses pot of greed. Draw 2 cards. And we're still cage. Lightning Vortex. Get rid of that 1 token. Don't think that was worth it, Elaine, but you do you. You were just drooling over Joey? Okay. I get ya. Never call your king Jojo? Okay. It's a compliment with Jojo. Jojo's like a cool nickname. All the cool Jojo, like Jonathans and Joeys, are named Jojo. Another Poison Fangs? Which is... oh, she has different fangs, that's what it is. God said no to the Minor Force. Flame Tiger attacks, burns for damage. Crystal Beast attacks, destroying the token. King Tiger cannot chew through gummy marshmallows. I mean, War Dragon is kind of like a Yami. You want to consider him that. You can also do like Possessed Joey too, if you want to count that as a Yami. Because in Battle City, he did go a little evil for a little bit. Bad gadgets on the field in attack mode. Alright. Sword Revealing Light is keeping Yugioh protected. Sun Skull and yellow gadgets on the field. Tiger's destroyed. Tiger's destroyed. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Joey, he was evil for a little bit in Battle City. So you can kind of put him being possessed as a Yami, if you want to count that. Or War Dragon, if you want to call that as a Yami version. If you want to call it that. Jesse, you mean? Alright, we got Yugi as winning on 1. Now it's going to be a Tem versus Taya. Where's Dancing Queen's Taya? There we are. If I try talking in Kaiba voice, I'm gonna call Joey Boy. If you really, I can't even do Kaiba. I mean Joey's voice. Well, hello, Joey Boy. No, that didn't even sound like Pegasus. No, I can't do voices at all. Not good at all. I can make my voice a little deeper. Then I can do it a little higher, but I can't really do too much with this voice. Dark Magician Girl attacks Feral Imp. I know there's like apps or something to make it so you can change your voice, but I don't know if any of them are easy to use or anything. Ever even tried using them? Antea's going a little ham right now. Almost got him to half his life points. War Dragon is their version of Wheeler Man. I just didn't like the name Wheeler Man because that sounds really weird. So I was gonna say, call him Dragon Man or something. Or Joey Wheeler Boy or something. Like, that was also Wheeler is a weird thing to add, so that's the reason why he went with War Dragon. It was easier. Alright, Atem lost to Teo. I think Atem let her win. Oh, where am I going? Trying to do round 3. Johnny Steps good to duels today. For a second I thought he was going to have a free victory. And Kami were 3. Joey Man could work, but... And where is Johnny Steps? Johnny Steps looks choosing. Already getting his Magician King already. I could have done Lord of Red too. Lord of Red is also functionally... So you use Magical Mallet. Getting a Mystical Elf away. 2 cards face down. Alright, Johnny Steps is going to get his ritual out now. Performance of Dance, or Sword, or whatever it's called. Performance of Sword. 1915 Mirror Force hits both his boss monsters. The red archetype is connected to red archfiends. 1000 and 1300. Johnny Steps is trying to step up, but it didn't really work that way. Mirror Force stopped him. He's still gonna keep trying though. Head Maiden attacks the giant soldier. He knows to wait on Sengen because Sengen could make him lose with Yugioh. Solomon says nope, we're gonna use Dark Hole so we can get another piece of Yugioh, probably the head, because he tends to go after the head first. There he goes. The card face down. Johnny Steps says Fusion Sage, let's get Polymerization. Not gonna really help you right now, but Solomon gets Giant Soldier, attack for 13. Getting Johnny to almost half his life points. Head Maiden attacks for 300. Yeah, some of the duels are slow. YGO Mystical Elf in attack mode. Solomon giving up. Lady of Faith attack is on the field now. Burning for 900. Yeah, unfortunately sometimes the duels end up very slow, sometimes they go super fast. That's part of just having CPU versus CPUs. They can, right, get the dance and the ritual monster. You're used to fast Yugioh. What would you give Johnny to make him a fast Yugioh player? Because he's girl and dance themed, basically. I'll lift barrier since which way? Yeah, like, I prefer like a 10 to 12 duel myself, but sometimes these duels will be weird, and like I designed Solomon to get his Heart of the Underdog and just keep using that to get his Yugioh. Right now he's just basically, they all have pot of greed. They all have 1 pot of greed. Because I think 3 pot of greeds are a little weird. Singing will grab another piece. This time the other arm. And Solomon cannot use his Yugioh unless he gets a pot of avarice. And he's just gonna play defenses because I give him pot of greed and pot of avarice, so I think that's reasonable enough. Warrior traditions on the field. And that gets another token, powering it up. I mean, if there was no balance, every character would have pot of greed, and then whatever ban cards that people would use to break the game. I know there's Yugioh channels that do like real life tournaments with no ban lists. Because it's a female and it works with fusions. His deck is female related and fusion related. Not everything needs an effect, honestly, but I think Solomon's gonna lose anyway. It's gonna take a few more turns, unless he activates Pot of Avarice. Get some of his pieces back. Solomon's gonna pay off his life points to get rid of the third eye. Card base down. Yeah, it's a really weird waste fusion. Soldier is thrown on field, destroys the mirror force. It's like he knew where it was. Giant soldier attacks. Now Johnny's gonna use Avarice and then maybe attack with his monster now. Draining shield activates, make him gain life points first. And try seconding Beaver Warrior, which is actually a rat, not a beaver. Doesn't have a beaver tail. Are they underdog? Playing double defensive. Alright, this is where Johnny either wins or loses. Beaver Warrior attacks. Warrior Tradition attacks. Attacks for 1100. Solomon, are you gonna start drawing Yugioh pieces? Got one. Reload. I did not know that could work like that, but Heavy Storm. Warrior Vision's gonna get a weak again. Actually, it doesn't. Once Reborn's taken. Your set of video has 91 views, nice. Heavy Storm activates. Monster Reborn. Giant Soldier. Destroy the Singen. Singen adds the head. Giant Soldier attacks the Witch. Witch will give an arm. 1600. And Johnny Steps wins. Team Dancing Queens, moving on. Alright, next up is Team Spirit versus Team Friendship. Naomi on Team Spirit. And friendship is Miho. And where's Miho? And we start 2 cards face down. And Miho puts 2 cards face down himself. They are attacks for 14. Lightning Vortex, discard a card. God said no to it. Get out of here. Card face down. Spirit Oil. Get rid of Rhythm. And end turn. So Sanctum's on the field. Liberator is a little bit stronger for 17, attacking life points. Maramel's on the field. Get equipped with armor. Then more armor. Liberator attacks. Is it similar to Cooper's? Card face down. Abyss side attacks. The other one attacks and destroys. Card face down. $13 and 26. Miho wins round 1. Naomi spirits are not Yummy Merrick, right? This Merrick. And friendships, number 2 is Joey. Alright. Hope he puts faces on there. Yeah, Yummy Merrick and Yugioh. Try stacking near Nigel and Jirago is on the field. In turn. Hard burns for 500, some skill Garth. So where's that to give Garth a power boost? Geroid will weaken him. Guilty is destroyed. And 2800 to the face. Body Greed activates. Joji gets Gear Freed on the field. Destroying Jetroid. And a card face down. Goes start face to Hell Palmer. Hell Palmer attacks for 200. And phase. Joey's gonna play his Dark Hole, getting rid of the field. Now Hell Palmer gets his effect in the graveyard. Blue Flame Swordsman attack for 18. And card face down. English. Yeah, it is technically a canon duel. Dark Hole. Heavy Storm, destroying the back row. Hitting the kunai with Chain. And hopefully Joey would win this in real life. technically in Battle City, I felt like he did win, but just for reasons he lost. Okay, I'll move just to get rid of that. Ha 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 ha. You got some Jinzo? Yeah, I'm not just not moving. Yeah, you lost because of plot, but I still think Joey would have won. Joey should have won. Joey should have got the Rain Dragon Raw and maybe get possessed by the Rod again, become evil Joey again. That I think that would have been made sense. Jinzo sacrifice for another Jinzo. Jinzo destroys. Guilty attacks for 27. Hey Henry, welcome back. You're still mad that they beat Joey? Niwadoria destroys Guiltia. Jinzo attacks. It's a fun fusion. Like, I want Joey to get the Flame Swordsman cards when they come to Master Duel. Jinzo attacks, and Joey's the winner. That should be 2-0 in my mind. I believe so, at least. Team Friendship moves on. Now I'm gonna, instead of doing the finals, we're gonna do third place. We got Team Kami versus Team Spirit. Where am I going? And Team Spirit. And normally, normally our final duel is always a match, but since it's a 3-on-3, we're not doing the match. Technically, it is kind of already a match. You want to think it that way. There's Naomi's face. Alright, Naomi's Lightning Vortex, getting rid of the Toy Magician. I would like little Yugi to get more of those toy cards when those also, not the toy cards, but I think their golds or craft kits or something like that. I think those would fit him personally. Minerva's on the pill, getting Mirror Forced. Alright, little Yugi's turn. Green Gadget's on the field, getting a red gadget. They both attack for 2700. I was thinking about the gold sarcophagus and like those tri-gadgets and stuff. All the cards that represent Yugi that I don't know when they were going to come out to Master Duel. Toy Soldier and Toy Tank I want to eventually give to that toy guy in GX. Napoleon, I think that's his name. That's what I call him, is Napoleon, like Bonaparte. It's probably not his name, but I mean, Yugi can use them both. Like, they both can use Yugi's, but I mean, toys. Yeah, Bonaparte. I knew it was Napoleon something. There's hundreds of Yu-Gi-Oh characters, especially video game ones too, so kind of mixing them up a little bit gets a little easy. Especially if you're working on trying to build characters for one season. Yellow Gadget gets Green Gadgets. Alright, Beautiful Artemis destroys the yellow gadget. Montiel attacks for 16. Wisdom is destroyed by God Said No. What, the Grandora discard? Yeah, I like that Grandora. Summon Skull destroys that card. Alright, Naomi, what are we doing? Sending 2 cards. Green Gadget is on the field. Beautiful Artemis destroyed, and Green Gadget takes the win. Alright, Easy wins round 1. Now it's for Tim versus Merrick. And plot duel, cannon duel. I gave Buster Blader to someone else. Well, I'm going to give it to someone else. I know they were printed for Yugi for his Yu-Gi-Oh! Art deck, but I do want to try incorporating most characters from the anime and manga. So if like his deck is toy themes, I think it would fit nicely to have him have Yuki's toys. Hopefully they will eventually release his soldiers to be part of it or something, but until then I kind of have to make my own versions of what their deck would be using the cards I have. Like Yugi can have both toys and the gold sarcophagus stuff. Alright. Cannon duel. Atem beat Merrick. Or Yami Merrick. Alright. Last match of the match. Dancing Queens versus Team Friendship. Tigers versus Mermaids. Who will win? You going for Team Friendship? Makes sense. Technically, Elaine and Miho both got second place in separate tournaments. I think Miho is a little bit more stronger than the Tigers, but they do both work fine. Dark Hole. Goodbye the Tiger, goodbye Murnau. Bisphere. Summon Appleseed and Ebetstein. Alright, Elaine's only at 4,300 left. Amazonius Tiger destroys the Dying. Card face down. And Abyssseed is destroyed. Salvage, get some of your mermaids back. Heavy Storm, destroy the face down. And the Tiger. Yeah, Tigers have more attack advantage. They can get the field quickly enough. Miho's mermels, they're the female mermels, and two of the big fish monsters. They can swarm the field pretty quickly. And some of them are a lot more powerful in the long run. See, once goes graveyard, Dine's back in the field. Plant special, sit back again. Sacrifice for the seed. Seed attack, 27. Two cards face down. You think Miho's losing? I feel like Miho's winning. Yeah, I was gonna say, Miho's on Joey's side. She's on the advantage side right now. Alright. Before I set up the next tournament, I was gonna do this a little bit earlier, but I guess I'm gonna do it now.
Tetsu, that was so amazing. You gotta do this again. Wait. What? What's happening? Tetsu, where are we?
Yeah, Tetsu and are both now transported to the synchro dimension. They're having too much tuning energy on them, and now they warped over there. Something I was planning, I was hoping they were gonna move a little ahead in the tournaments and to make that seem they were a little bit more happy, but what side was I on? Dancing Queens were on this side. And Joey, friendship, where's friendship? There we are. Yeah, this is more like the fusion dimension. Standard dimension is the Arc V dimension, but I consider DM and GX as one single dimension. And where's Joey's face? There we are. Yeah, it's kind of RV-ish. That it's kind of mix and match all the different lore into one hybrid. That's why Dr. Fido got teleported here instead of dying. I mean, Yuri's not revealed yet. I revealed it to you, Kaido, but Yuri's not technically in the series yet. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to mix and match and have a lot of weird... No, you're good, you're good. I was gonna bring it up at the end of this tournament anyway. Next Sunday's tournaments. Alright, Joey's playing another card face down. The Shining Abyss is a little too strong for him right now. Hidden Armory, sends that, get a Mage Power. Activating Mage Power. Joey, use Magic Cylinders. Going into a chain works right now. But not gonna be enough, man. You need to do something else. Guilty is on the field, destroying Shining Abyss. Level of Nuzo is gonna go back to the hands. He's gonna discard a card to get Genso to the hands. Yeah, my thought process is Dr. Fudo, security guard Tetsu was getting too much energy on him, and then with Agatha, her energy, being using so much tuning energy, it kind of banished them to this synchro dimension. Alright, Time Wizard go. Time Wizard go. Come on, come on, come on. Boo. Aw, that would have been an awesome play. Alright, Taya beats Joey, and I believe Miho beat Elaine. So we're going to round 3 now. It's alright. Yeah, UC can come eventually, but I have to set that up. Johnny Steps. And Tristan. We're gonna actually see Tristan today. And see what I have actually upgraded, possibly, on him. Because I did give him some power-ups as well. Well, hopefully it's power-ups. Might not be, but... Alright, Johnny steps in his performance sword. Well, Tristan, I was already planning to give him a different archetype. We'll see if he actually summons some of them. Each tournament, I've been giving him a little bit more support of that card, like that. Oh, you gave Melvin Memento, Yummy Merrick. Nice. I was going to give that to him like a little bit chorus. I actually gave it to a different character that was in this series, but we just said he just never dueled. His other partners got 2'd, so we won't get to see him for a little bit. Alright, we got another card for Tristan. Yeah, Blackluster Soldier. Every tournament he's been getting a little bit more and more Blackluster Soldier. Alright. Destroyed. Not destroyed. Yeah, I gave the Destiny Heroes to a girl named Risa in this series. And Destiny Heroes are going to be Asters mainly. The team will have a few of them, but... Witch of Black Forest, Lady Faith, Fusion 2, the Magician King, Johnny Steps' favorite monster. Getting hit with the Mirror Force though. I wish the Magician King got an upgrade card. They added those Metamorph cards that are coming out in the next set in Japan. I thought it would have been awesome if they did one for Magician King. Alright. Not strong enough. I think Tristan might be losing this one. 300. Yeah, we need Heavy Metal King. And looks like Johnny Steps is helped lead the pack to victory. For the Kami Games 3 vs 3 tournament, Team Dancing wins. For next week, on Thursday on my YouTube, we were doing the Knights of Hanoi tournament, basically season 1 of Reigns. And then next Sunday on this channel, we're having the American Academy versus Doma. Yes, there's Yuri in the series. There's also a few other Arc B characters hopefully Doma's basically looking for the 3 knights that were supposed to stop him, and someone told him that they're on one of the duelist school items. Duelist school islands. I can talk, I guess. Yeah, I have brains on my YouTube. I started that a long time ago. I got my better computer so I can actually do streams on Twitch a little bit, so that's the reason why I started doing Twitch streams. The Twitch streams are more what-if stories. The anime tournaments on my YouTube are mainly these characters battled in that arc, so let's try battling them out. I do add other characters to fill in spaces and stuff and like that. Alright, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a good rest of the day. I don't know if you guys watched Deadpool. I actually did watch it. I did enjoy it. Links are good, but at the same time, the AI is dumb and does not know that you can just keep the links on the field. You do not need to keep linking it off. I've seen them link a level 2, some another monster, they link those 2 off, and another link to the same monster. AI is not the smartest, but it's functional enough that they should be interesting duels. Alright. Nice meeting you, Henry. Nice meeting you, anyone else that watched and entertain themselves here. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.